Hey guys, this week's topic is hot new releases for July. So I'm going to show you the horror books that are going to release during the month of July. First up in July, we have The Sin Eater by Sarah Rain. This is a supernatural suspense novel. A guy inherits his great grandfather's house. They find some legends, and there's a haunted chess set or something. I don't know. It sounded really interesting. It's actually been on my wish list for a couple of months now. The Magistrates of Hell. This comes out July 1st. This is by Barbara Hambly. This is a vampire novel, adventure, suspense, and it takes place in Peking. House of Bells by Chaz Brinchley. This also comes out July 1st. This sounds like sort of a horror thriller suspense. A journalist gets sent somewhere away, I think London, and they end up missing, and then another journalist goes looking for them, and all the crazy starts. It sounds really good. I'm looking forward to reading this one. Hedge End by Peter Mark May. This comes out on July 3rd. This is horror, maybe supernatural, paranormal. I'm not really sure. It just says there's a forest that's always had a hedge. With the advancements of society, to make room for houses and things, the hedge gets torn down, and then all the crazy happens. This is definitely on my wish list. The cover is amazing. Succulent Prey by Wrath James White. This is a serial killer murder type book. The cover has me baffled. Why the author's name is bigger than the title, I have no idea. I think it's hilarious that they did that. It's totally backwards. But anyway, I love serial killer books, so this has definitely been on my radar. This Dark Earth by John Orner Jacobs. Yeah, I probably didn't say that right. Anyway, this is a zombie dystopian. Come on, you knew there would be at least one on this list somewhere. So yeah, this is a zombie book. I love that the cover is completely in black and white. We'll see how this one turns out. The Hollow City by Dan Wells. This book sounds like it is going to be crazy. It is told from the viewpoint of a paranoid schizophrenic who has hallucinations and all this crazy stuff. So, what if his visions and things are real? Yeah, this is going to be good. Crazy train ride. That's what this one's going to be. Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness. This is a sequel to The Discovery of Witches, which I have not read, so I'm assuming this has maybe something possibly to do with witches. The Becoming by Brooke Burgess. This comes out the 17th. This is actually classified as a horror graphic novel. It says a student at a remote university campus challenges his professors to teach him real knowledge, and he is drawing it into a horrifying game of life or death. To play, he must learn that the only rule is pain, and the only key to salvation is the will to overcome. So that sounds kind of awful. It makes me think of Apt Pupil. Freaks of the Heartline is another graphic novel. This one is by Steve Niles. It comes out the 17th. They're releasing it like a bind up of all of them in hardcover. It's about a boy's little brother is some kind of freak, and they keep him in the barn behind their house. And then, all their secrets start coming out. It sounds really great. The barn behind the house totally made me think of Walking Dead, so this one definitely is in my wish list. And I don't even really do graphic novels, but a whole bunch of them made my wish list this past week. 21st Century Dead is an anthology of short stories. They all have something to do with zombies. This comes out July 17th. Trust by David Moody comes out July 23rd. I love this guy. He wrote the Hater series. So I'm hoping this book kind of has the same kind of dark. I don't know. If you haven't read Hater, you're really missing out. And this comes out the 23rd. I can't wait to read it. Lock and Key Volume 5. This one's called Clockworks. It is written by Joe Hill and illustrated by Gabrielle Rodriguez, I think. It comes out the 24th. Again, this is graphic novel. Joe Hill is amazing. If you haven't read Horns, pick it up. And then, of course, Lock and Key. So, yeah, pick them up. Joe Hill's awesome. Hellboy Volume 5. This is the library edition. It's hardcover. I'm assuming it's going to be a big old fat bind up. If you know anything about me, you know that I love Hellboy. I'm one of the freak nuts that dressed up to go see the movies. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is definitely on my wish list. Odd Apocalypse by Dean Koontz. This comes out July 31st. This is the next in the Odd Thomas series. I could have swore this book was already out. I must be thinking of when I put it on my wish list or something, though. This series is on my wish list. I haven't read any of them. Oh, no, I take that back. I read the first one, Odd Thomas, and then I haven't read any of the other ones. But, yeah, this comes out the 31st. Confessions of a Five-Chambered Heart. This is a hardcover coming out the 31st. It's written by Caitlin R. Kiernan. It says this is her 8th collection. I've not heard of it before. It says, in this one, we visit the world where the weird, horrific, mythic, and erotic all intersect. So that sounds pretty interesting, and I loved the cover. So we'll see what this one is. I'm assuming it's going to be some short stories. Creepy presents Richard Corbin. Again, this is a graphic novel. I've never heard of this series before, but apparently they put out so many a year. This is going to be in hardcover, and it comes out the 31st. Like I said, lots of graphic novels made my radar this coming up month. So if you know of anything I missed, make sure to mention it down below. I hope this video was okay. I had to sneak. I'm supposed to be on vacation. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.